Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David, and in this video I'm gonna play chapter 31 of the Lord of the Rings The Two Towers trick-taking game solo. And looking ahead, this looks to be a very fun chapter. Let's hope it's also fun to play. Chapter 31. Well, here we are, said Sam. Here's the gate, and it looks to me as if it's about as far as we are ever going to get. My word, but the gaffer would have a thing or two to say if he saw me now. Chapter 31, The Black Gate, with Frodo, Sam, Gollum the Wicked, new character, win 3 or more rank 2 cards, and we have to play with Smeagol from the previous chapter, Sworn to the Precious. We're starting at this side. Win more tricks than the value of Frodo's burden token. Flip this card if not complete when the one ring is played. Then we have to win as many tricks as the burden token that Frodo chooses. Victory short, so just one round. Tower event, The Black Gate. And also follow the instructions for the Raids with Wings and Hosts of Sauron event. So, The Black Gate. The two hobbits gazed at the tower and the wall in despair. Even from a distance they could see in the dim light the movement of the black guards upon the wall and the patrols before the gate. They lay now peering over the edge of a rocky hollow beneath the outstretched shadow of the northmost buttress of Duat. The Black Gate Tower event. Put awareness card here. Awareness card. Oh, that's the white tower, sorry. Awareness card. Cannot win a trick if not let loose the chapter. Next card played sets suit. Frodo must exchange his highest ranked card with the card here face up. Frodo cannot play awareness cards during the first trick. Raids with Wings. Is it Raids or Rats? I think Raids. Sorry. Raids, he wailed. Raids on wings. The Precious is their master. They see everything. Nothing can hide from them. Curse the white face, and they tell him everything. He sees, he knows. Gollum. Raids with Wings. Give this card to Frodo. Nazgul. Frodo cannot lead with a ring card. If Frodo leads with a ring card, lose the chapter. So a lot to do about Frodo. And then we have the Host of Sauron. As he gazed, Frodo became aware that there was a great stir and movement on the plain. It seems as if whole armies were on the march, though for the most part they were hidden by the reeks and flumes drifting from the fens and wastes beyond. But here and there he caught the gleam of spears and helmets, and over the levels beside the roads horsemen could be seen riding in many companies. Hosts of Sauron event. Set aside 4 orc cards. Each player adds 1 orc card to their hand after completing everyone's setup actions. So, a lot to do. A lot of administration. But let's first see who will get which cards. So I will make a starting setup of 4 hands. Of 4 cards for 4 hands. So we need 16 cards to start with, including the 1 ring. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I will give them a shuffle and place them in a grid of 4x4, and then we're gonna choose characters. So, starting hands, and Frodo needs to go with the 1 ring, so over here. Sam needs to win at least as many Hills cards as Frodo picks the token over here. So Sam needs to win Hills cards, so let's place him over here because this is the highest Hills card in play. Then we have Smeagol. Win more tricks than the value of Frodo's burden token. I'm not sure we're gonna make that, but I'll place him over here so he has the white tower. And then we have Gollum, who needs to win 3 or more rank 2 cards. And there's only 1 in play yet. Ooh, but I think Sam's gonna pick that one up. Oh, and there's the ring too. Okay. So Gollum. Yeah. This is not a nice start. But we can do only 1 exchange when playing solo, so the only exchange we can do is give Frodo's highest card to the event. That is a number 2 card. In this case, we get to choose. Oh, that's not good for for Gollum either. Are we going to give away the number 2 ring or the number 2 hill? Let's do the ring. this one comes instead of that one. We cannot. You need to start your trick with this card, with awareness card, but we cannot do it in the first turn because of the event. And then finally, all players will also get one orc, and you cannot lead with an orc, and you cannot win a trick with an orc. So we need to get rid of these orcs, by adding them to tricks we cannot follow. And then we are ready to go. So, can we give Sam his heal cards? Yes, but then we're losing this number 2, and then we're already out of 2 number 2s. I want to try to get this to Gollum. So maybe not play hills yet. But Frodo cannot play the ring card, cannot play this one, and cannot play this one. So it's either hill or forest. In that case, let's play. Well, since I want to try to keep the hills card in play, I need to play the forest card. Then Sam cannot follow. So he can get rid of his orc card straight from the bed. Gollum's gonna win the trick, and then also Smeagol can lose his orc card. So Gollum wins the trick, but it's rather useless since there's no number 2 in it. Don't forget the number 8s are out of the game. We only have the 7 now as highest numbers. I forgot the... Oh, sorry, I forgot, but I'm going for 2. I always usually go for 2. The 2 is exactly the many ring cards Frodo needs to win. So also Sam needs to win at least 2 hills cards. And I feel pretty safe to take away 4 hills cards, but then at least Gollum will get a number 2 ranked card. And then Sam can pick up these 2, and then he just needs 1 more. This one. Let's try it. So number 7. Smeagol still needs to win tricks. So number 3 needs to follow. So Gollum wins another trick, but he has his first number 2. So we only need 2 more cards value 2. There are no number 2s in play yet. Maybe we can already get 1 ring card to Frodo by playing number 4. Then Smeagol cannot follow, will play his rings card. Frodo plays number 5, and Sam cannot follow, will play number 6. So Frodo wins the trick and wins 1 ring card. He needs 1 more in order to complete his objective. This I don't like, because that means he has to win a lot of tricks to get rid of those awareness cards. But because he needs to lead with the awareness card, so let's get rid of 1 straight from the bat. Is there already another 2 in play? Yes, a red one. But he's not gonna win that for now. So we cannot play red with Sam, so we're gonna play mountain. So Gollum needs to follow mountain but can't, so he's gonna dump his orc card. And Smeagol needs to follow. Will play number 5, wins the trick. So he has 1 trick. I'm not liking the progress we're making. And we're almost there. We still haven't played the 1 ring card. Frodo needs 1 more ring. So let's play something he cannot follow, which is only hills. Then Frodo cannot follow, will play his number 1 rings card. Then we need to check. This one is not completed when the 1 ring is played, so we need to flip it, and the task was to win more tricks than the value of Frodo's burden token, which is 2, but there's only 1, so we need to flip it. And now to score Smeagol, he needs to win exactly the number of tricks equal to the value of Frodo's burden token, so he needs to win 1 more trick. But we said Frodo was gonna win the trick by playing the number 1 as saying, I win the trick. So Sam will play doesn't really matter, I think. So it's gonna play number 4, something in the middle. And Gollum needs to follow Hills, so we'll play number 1. And then Frodo wins the trick by playing the 1 ring, and Frodo collects his 2nd ring card. So Frodo is done. 1 more number 2 card at Gollum. 1 more trick at Smeagol. This could be tricky depending on where the Black Tower will arrive. At Frodo. That could be okay. Here's another number 2 that Gollum cannot pick up, but Gollum can pick up this one. And it's perfect now because Frodo will play his rareness card, cannot win a trick if not let lose the chapter. Next card played sets suit, so Sam sets suit by playing forest number 2. And then number 7. Wait, I think we have a problem. I played away all Hills cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs 2, and there's only 1 in play. So, I made a mistake. Let's try again. Because Sam cannot complete his mission anymore, he cannot win 2 Hills cards because they're all gone. My bad. So, here we go again. Frodo needs to go where the 1 ring goes. I still like to keep Frodo at 1. Although if you pick a higher number, it's easier for Smeagol to... No, then he also needs to win more tricks. I said nothing. Sam over here to pick up the Hills cards. Now we can get Sam to his Hills cards straight. No, because Frodo needs to hand in that card. Gollum needs to win number 2 cards, so we're not placing him over here, but over here. And then we have Smeagol with more tricks than the value of Frodo's burden token, but I don't think that's gonna happen before we play the 1 ring, and then he has to play to win exactly 2 tricks. All players will get 1 orc card. And then Frodo needs to exchange with the event card, being the wariness card. That's a hill card that Sam cannot win anymore. Oh. Frodo cannot lead with a rings card. He cannot lead with this one, this one, this one, so he needs to play shadows or mountains. There are 2 number 2s over here. Let's get the first number 2 to Gollum by playing number 4. Then Sam cannot follow, doesn't have a 2, so let's play his orc card away. And then Smeagol needs to follow, playing number 2. Gollum wins the trick and has his first number 2 collected. So he's at 1. Oh, he gets the number 2 himself, which is only nice if others can't follow. There was another number 2 in play somewhere here and here, but Gollum cannot get it to mountains. And if you place this number 2, then Sam will take the trick. Let's just give Sam his cards, his Hills cards, by playing number 3, number 7, Smeagol cannot follow, so can play his orcs card. Frodo needs to follow, so we're losing one number 2 card, but at least Sam has completed his mission by winning 2 or more hill cards. So he is done. But he needs to win another trick in order to get rid of his wariness card, because this one needs to lead. And luckily, he is the leading player now, so that's kind of a no-brainer. And he could win a trick with the black tower, but we can also use those two together to cross them off to each other. So Smeagol will set the suit. And change it to mountain. Then Frodo needs to follow, but then he can play his awareness card in the next turn. And Gollum cannot follow, will play his orcs card. So Frodo wins the trick. Then Frodo will play his awareness card to get rid of it. So Gollum will set suit. We could play forest number 7, get rid of the green cards. Oh no, then this one stays in play. We don't want to lose that number 2. We still need numbers 2s. We could play a rings card in order to be able to start with a ring card, but Frodo cannot start with a ring card, so that doesn't really matter either. Let's get a trick to Smeagol, who needs to win a trick anyway. Let's set it to red. Sam needs to follow, and Smeagol cannot follow. We could use his tower, but maybe we can cancel those out. I'm just going to play number 4. So Sam wins the trick, but it's a useless trick. It's still not going to my liking. But let's see how far we can get. I need to get rid of all those forest cards. That's not going to work anymore. So how are we going to get Gollum to win this number 2? By playing something others can't follow, but they all can follow stuff. Let's play number 6. Maybe then we can get rid of forest in the end by playing things others can't follow. Then Smeagol will take the trick, because at least we need to win a trick. And Frodo cannot follow, will get rid of his orc cards. So Smeagol has at least one trick. Oh, this is it. I don't think we have enough cards to do... I think we're not going to make it again. Gollum needs to win 2 more 2s. Frodo needs to win 2 rings cards. All rings cards are in play, but Frodo only needs 2 of them. So we need to play something that Frodo cannot follow, and then 2 ring cards to be added by playing mountain, but can we work our way around it? We cannot open with rings cards yet. I can open with the white tower. What if I played this one? Frodo cannot follow. We'll play his number 1 card. Chooses to win the trick. Gollum needs to follow. And then Sam can play the black tower, wins any trick. But Frodo may choose to win the trick. So let's say Frodo choose to win the trick. What does the booklet say? The 1 of rings wins any trick that includes a tower card. So Frodo wins the trick. Did he already? No, he doesn't have. So the first ring card is there, and now we can open with rings cards, but he still needs 1 to win to complete his objective. the one ring is played. Smeagol had not one more tricks than the value of the burden token, so he needs to flip this card. And now Smeagol needs to win 2 tricks, so he needs to win one more trick. We have the white tower to do so that's okay. Frodo needs one more ring, and Gollum needs 2 more number 2s. Can we make that happen? At least a little by playing number. Oh, but then Frodo's not. Yeah, maybe. Number 3. Then Gollum plays this one. This one. So Gollum wins the trick. Rather useless. But now he can play a number 5 rings cards. Then Sam cannot follow. We'll play that one. Smeagol cannot follow. We'll play a number 2 cards. And Frodo cannot follow. We'll play this card. So Gollum wins the trick and has a second number 2 card. So he needs one more number 2 card. Which we're missing. We have one trick. No, we don't have enough tricks. Because now he could win this number 2. Nope, not gonna make it. Because Frodo needs to win a ring. Then we need Sam to win a trick to get it to the hills. But we can't get Sam to win a trick. No, again, we've failed again. Okay, one final try. It's funny because my Dutch try, previous game, I had in one time. And now I failed 2 times in a row. But as said before in one of my previous chapters, third time is a... forgot it again. Third time is a charm. Is that the word? Let's just give it one more try. I think I need to play the one ring sooner. So this one gets clear what to do. And we didn't get the number 2s to Gollum, which was a little unlucky. It is what it is. Hey, and it's a trick-taking game, a card game. So although I have very perfect tactics, of course, you can also have some bad luck with how the cards will be distributed among the characters. Missing one more orc. 1, 2, 3. Where's orc number 4? There he is. And then we need the one ring. And then I'm going to do it one final time. And if not, then I will stop the video and we will continue in our next video on to chapter 32. But I'm giving it one more try. I am a soldier. We don't give up. So Frodo is already in play. There's only one number 2 card in play. But let's get it to Gollum. Although here's also a number 2. Let's not get it to Gollum. Maybe place Gollum over here and he can use the tower. Smeagol needs to win tricks or based on the number of rings Frodo wants to win. So let's say 2. And Sam needs to win hills cards. Let's change Gollum over here, Sam over here, and Smeagol over here. Then we need to exchange the highest card with a awareness card. How many rings is Frodo gonna win? There's not many rings in play. So let's just go again for 2. Like always for 2, somehow. Cannot lead with a rings card. Cannot lead with a awareness card. So then we give everybody an orcs card. Cannot lead with an orc card, of course. Okay, one final try. Here we go. Let's get the first number 2 to Smeagol. No, to Gollum. Sorry. Then this is not gonna work. Or if we can get 3 tricks to Smeagol, then we don't have to worry anymore about this character at all. Although it will cost us 3 tricks. You know what? Maybe that's a way to try this time. But he's not gonna win that trick because we're gonna play number 3 and then Sam will take the trick. This will be a useless trick. I don't want to lose this 2 to Smeagol, so I'm gonna play number 3. But then this one doesn't matter. Everybody can follow. So Sam will win a trick that is totally useless because it has no hills cards at all. So not the best start again. I'm getting a little worried here. My cards are upside down. Why? Ooh, not nice. I thought a nice high card for Gollum, but it's a hills card and we need Sam to win the hills cards. So he cannot play his number 5 because then... Although he could play his tower card. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to play the black tower card. So wins any trick unless the white tower is also played, but that one is not yet in play. Then the next player will set suit by playing... Oh, we can play rings already. Then the ring gets lost. Oh, and then Frodo can pick up the trick. But then we lose the 2 to Frodo. We just want a 2 to get to Gollum. Why did I do this? Maybe to get rid of the higher hills cards, so Sam can pick up his hills cards later in the game. Yes, that was the idea, I think. So Sam set suits for hills. Everybody needs to follow. Sam will win the trick. And now he has won 2 or more hills cards, so Sam is done. Haha. Nice. I forgot what I was doing during play. But we made it. We need Frodo to win a trick in order to get rid of his wariness cards, but also then first we want to have rings in play. So maybe now... but we have to... I don't want to lose the number 2 again. So we need Gollum to win something. Ooh. By playing number 4. Then Smeagol needs to follow. But Frodo can play one of his number 2 cards. Let's play this one. And then Gollum will play number 7, wins the trick, and collects his first number 2 card. There he gets a number 2 himself again. He needs 2 more, but he can pick up this one. And then Smeagol... Oh, nice. We're there. We're playing number 5. Sam cannot follow. Will play his Orcs cards. Smeagol cannot follow. Will play the number 2 of rings. So ring cards are played. And Frodo can follow, must follow with playing number 2. So Gollum collects 2 more number 2 cards. So Gollum is done. At least completed. Hoppa, ring cards have been played. Oh, the awareness card right at the perfect moment. Because with the player whose turn it is to lead the trick, I don't like that Sam got the white tower, because that will make him win another trick, and we cannot change that because we don't have the black tower in play anymore. Oh, we can use, Ooh, we're gonna problem solved. You're leading with this, so Sam will set suit, but Sam will play the white tower. Then Smeagol will set suit. Smeagol will play his number 4 card. So rings is asked, then Frodo follows with the 1 ring and may choose to win this trick, which he does. So he wins the trick and collects 2 rings cards. So Frodo is done. The 1 ring is played. Win exactly the number of... Oh, start with the other side. Sorry. Win more tricks than the value of Frodo's burden token. Flip this card if not completed when the 1 ring is played. It is played. We don't have 2 or more tricks, so we're flipping Smeagol. Smeagol now needs to win exactly 2 tricks because Frodo has 2 rings cards, which was his target. So everybody's done. That is nice. So the only thing we need to do, another 2. Do we really have 3 number 2s? Yes, nice. I don't know if you're allowed to look at your discard pile, but Frodo won the trick. So we need 2 tricks to go to Smeagol, and then we're good. But we also need to get rid of those Orcs cards. Frodo will start anyway with the Awareness card, so Gollum will set suit. He needs to win exactly 2, no more. But we need to get rid of these 3 Orcs cards still. So if we play number 3, then Sam cannot... Oh, that's not working, sorry. You know what? Let's delay 1 round by playing the rings 5. Since a ring is played, we can now start the trick with the rings. Then Gollum cannot follow, Sam needs to follow, and Smeagol cannot follow. So Frodo wins another... No, we can't. Oh, stop, sorry. It's late when I'm recording. Frodo must win exactly and no more, and also he cannot lead with a rings card. So totally mess up. Sorry. Let's stick to the old plan. We can play hills. Then Sam needs to follow. And Smeagol cannot follow. We'll play his Orcs card. So Sam wins the trick. We need to get it to red eventually. But for now, let's play a ring. Then Smeagol cannot follow. Frodo needs to follow. And Gollum cannot follow. So Frodo wins. To win it again. Why am I so dumb? Frodo needs to win to may not win any more rings cards. Do we want to get a trick to Smeagol already? No, because then if Smeagol wins a trick, he's going to win everything. Sam is going to play number 5. Then Smeagol cannot follow. We'll play number 2. Frodo cannot follow. Can get rid of his number 5 card. And then Gollum can get rid of his 4 card. So trick stays at Sam. Then Sam's gonna play number 3. I think we're good. Smeagol's gonna follow. Frodo is gonna play this one. And Gollum cannot follow. We'll play number 5. So Sam wins again. And now we're there. Because Sam's gonna play a number 4. Smeagol's playing 6. Frodo cannot follow. Gollum follows. So Smeagol wins the trick. Ooh, that was scary, but we made it. Because now Smeagol will play number 7. Plays the highest card in the asked suit. So wins also the final suit. So 3rd time a charm. We made it. All characters complete. Well, that didn't go very easy, but at least we made it. Chapter 31, The Black Gates. So I am officially allowed to go in my next video into chapter 32. For now, if you have any questions about this chapter or about this game in general, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. My name is David, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.